What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard a teacher say? On the first day of my 10th grade English class, our teacher, Miss Singley, was enthusiastically praising Henry David Thoreau, someone she was probably old enough to have known personally, or at least that's how she acted. She then shared an interesting anecdote about Thoreau. I can't recall the details of the story, but I do remember her misuse of the word antidote. Being the fool I was, I raised my hand and said, "I think you mean anecdote." She fixed me with her cold, lizard-like gaze and frostily replied, "Antidote is just an alternate pronunciation of anecdote," before moving on with her story. Now, I've always had a knack for remembering words, how they're pronounced, how they're spelled, and what they mean, and I knew right away that antidote is not an alternate version of anecdote. They're two completely different words. The smart thing would have been to just let it go and keep quiet. But as I've admitted, I wasn't exactly the smartest kid. I went home that night, looked up the definitions for both words, wrote them out neatly on a piece of paper, and brought them to Miss Singley the next day. She didn't exactly appreciate my effort. In fact, I never got higher than a B+ in English for the rest of my high school year. Safe to say, I carried a grudge.